James Comey, as you heard me just mention there, his pardon could be in jeopardy. His daughter just got fired by the Trump administration. Who knew his daughter was actually running? This shocked me. I didn't realize this. The daughter, Maurene, was actually running the investigation into Epstein. Oh, and also Diddy. I'm like, is this like a little genre you got, of people that apparently have great camera systems in their houses and they have other important people come there and now you're the one prosecuting both of them? So Maurene Comey is the daughter of former FBI Director James Comey. She worked on the criminal cases against Jeffrey Epstein as well as Maxwell and, of course, Diddy as well. So this is a big deal. She's out. She's out. Unc Andy, thank you again for the generosity. Let me see if I can get to your comment here. But this is very fascinating to see. She issued a big, oh my goodness, letter saying that this is all about fear and he's going to use fear and blah, 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 blah. It's kind of a thing that we keep hearing over and over and over again. You're going to see this as a theme throughout the Democrat sort of establishment. I have a couple sound bites I want to play for you, and they all go back to the same thing, fear. She writes, Maurene Comey, the daughter of James Comey, if a career prosecutor can be fired without reason, fear may seep into the decisions of those who remain. She continued that fear is the tool of a tyrant, wielded to suppress independent thought. Instead of fear, let this moment fuel the fire that already burns at the heart of this place, a fire of righteous indignation of abuses of power or commitment to seek justice, etc. for victims. I don't know. I think it's really weird. I'm just going to say it. It's really, really weird that she's the one that's running the Epstein thing as well as Diddy. Like, how did that happen? I mean, Donald Trump keeps saying like that they were trying to implicate him in something. I just think it's weird that she's the one that was running it all. And, as for her being fired, I'm guessing that he's not very trusting of some of the people that are around there these days. She writes again, yesterday was unexpectedly my last day in the office. I was summarily fired, but via memo from Main Justice that did not give a reason for my termination. Every person lucky enough to work in this office consistently hears 4 words to describe our ethos: without fear or favor. And then she goes on and on about the whole fear thing. For the majority of my nearly 10 years here, fear was never really conceivable. We don't fear bad press. We don't fear this, that, and the other. All of a sudden she's going on about fear. Well, let me just say that maybe Daddy had a hand in that little resignation letter that she just released. I just am thinking, because it seems to be echoing everything that we are hearing from all the Democrats. Oh, he's putting in this sort of fear into everyone. Are you kidding me? I mean, because he wants to clean up the country, because he wants to actually, say, hey, if you come here illegally, you're not allowed. That's somehow a fear tactic. I'm sorry. Here's Jamie Raskin getting asked kind of an obvious question, because the Democrats are trying to, run and take the ball with this whole Epstein thing, and it's not getting them anywhere. By the way, you saw the latest poll numbers, and we can talk about that. But Jamie Raskin was asked the obvious question on MSNBC this morning, like, what the heck, guys? If you had all this, like, why didn't you actually bring it up earlier?
You could have gotten that from 21 to 25 when Democrats controlled the DOJ. Why? It was a crisis then. It's a crisis now. Why didn't Democrats call for it from 21 to 25?
So, I mean, you'd have to go back and look specifically at particular prosecutorial decisions and what was taking place in terms of the other cases. So I don't know. We could try to reconstruct that record. But the point is that Donald Trump is the one who has led the crusade to say that that Epstein, who was his very close friend, and there's all kinds of pictures of them.
Yeah. Okay, you see this? So they're trying to twist it all on its head. But I'm telling you right now, it's going nowhere. It's getting them nowhere, because very, very interestingly, and I knew this, but, well, I didn't totally know this. I was actually kind of worried about this, like, splintering in the MAGA base. So I'm really actually happy to see this. It was my instinct to think that everybody's going to stick by him, but this is the proof. Okay, guys, this tells you what you need to know. America is on his team, period. Full stop. Here is the latest poll number. I want you to see the reaction of the CNN reporter who's like, wow, you know what? He really is. Teflon. Take a peek.
I mean, look, I think this one surprised me a bit because of all these complaints online going after Trump and the Epstein files. You might think his approval ratings were going down, Republicans. If anything, they're going up. Republicans who approve of Trump, look at our CNN poll. The prior one, 86%. The one out this week, 88% were Republicans. How about Quinnipiac? The prior poll, 87% approve of Republicans. This week out, 90% were Republicans. If anything, Donald Trump's approval rating has gone up since this whole Epstein saga started. He is at the apex, or close there too, in terms of his popularity with Republican voters, Epstein files, complaints, or not.
You just proved that not everything online is real.
Yes,
in real life.
Who knew?
Amazing.
Twitter and X are not reality.
Is there any reason that you can find that this hasn't taken hold and hurt him?
Yeah. I mean, on X, all you hear about is the Epstein files. But how about out in the real public? Republicans who said the top issue was Epstein case. The answer is one, and not 1%. One responded. This is a great little finding that Ariel Edwards-Levy, who of course is part of our polling unit, found. Just one single Republican said that the nation's top problem is in fact the Epstein case. Not much of a surprise that therefore Donald Trump's approval rating has not suffered with Republicans because of the Epstein case. Because the bottom line is most Americans say it's not high up on their priority list.
No, it's not. Okay, so this is the deal. The base loves him. The base isn't going anywhere. It doesn't matter what Tom, Dick, and Harry say. It does not matter because you know what? They elected him not to, I mean, look, I'm not saying that, you know, it wouldn't be great to figure out exactly what went down on that. I don't know if we ever will because I think there's a good chance that there were some intelligence ops involved. I don't know. I don't know the story. But you know what? The point is the economy's doing well. Inflation's coming down. We're getting safer. Because they're cleaning up the streets. And this is what's killing the Democrats right now. Absolutely killing them. As Donald Trump climbs yet again in the polls.